welcome to another Tips on Tuesday. This week we're going to be looking at Audible altimeters and what height you should be setting the alarms for. And we'll be asking the question, what is your personal hard deck? Enjoy. So quite often when new jumpers come into the shop and they buy their first Audible altimeter, they naturally want to know what they should set the alarm heights at and what it is that they're expected to do when those alarms go off. And there's lots and lots of different combinations of advice that they get. So what I'm going to do this week is talk through what I use an Audible altimeter for and the heights I set the alarms, and then you can decide for yourself if that's what works for you. My Audible altimeter has lots of different alarm tone and lots of different altitude settings that you can put in there. For me, I stick to just 3 in freefall. Anything more than that and I find it gets overcomplicated. My first alarm is always set for break off. As soon as the first beep sounds, it's my reminder that I need to track away from everyone else and find my own piece of sky to deploy my main. No exceptions, no trying to squeeze in one more point. If I've missed my visual alti reading, then the audible's a call to action. Now I hear some people suggesting that they like to set their first alarm to remind them that they're getting close to break off. Well, for me, that's a little bit like setting an alarm clock, knowing that you're going to hit the snooze button and then oversleeping. My next alarm is a bit more urgent sounding. Now this one I set for pull height. Depending on your experience level, yours may well be different to others in the group that you're jumping with. Never change yours to suit the group. Stick to what is safe and comfortable for you, but it's always good to let the others know what your pull height is before you get on board the aircraft. My third and final alarm is the most important, and one that you shouldn't normally hear. I set this one for my personal hard deck. That's the lowest decision height that I need to carry out my emergency drills if I haven't got a good main canopy above my head. So for me, this is set for 2,500 feet, because a malfunction could make you lose height rapidly and also disorient you at a time when you need to be most altitude aware. When this goes off, it's a really urgent and noisy alarm, and one that you shouldn't be hearing unless you're dealing with a malfunction. If you hear your hard deck alarm on a regular basis, then maybe you should consider upping your main pull height. So to sum up, I set my Audible for 3 key decision heights: break off altitude, pull altitude, and hard deck. If you don't know what your hard deck is, discuss it with an instructor to find out what works for you personally at your experience level. So that's it for another week. Hope it was useful. Stay safe and enjoy your skydives.